Good morning, I'm Nicole Prince, and now for the FHIST news update. East Port of Spain startups to get $20,000. In a bid to grow economic activity in East Port of Spain microbusinesses, startups can receive a grant of up to $20,000 in financial assistance. This initiative is being done by the East Port of Spain Development Company through its new Community Business Incubator program. In an interview last Friday, East Port of Spain Chairman Helen Marin said one cannot hide from the fact that crime impacts the 19 communities that are in East Port of Spain, and doing such initiatives to help finance a microbusiness or startup can assist with employment and reduce criminal activity. Marin sought to debunk social media posts that programs like these are giving money to gangsters in the area. Why is the assumption every time that programs will go into the pockets of gangsters and gunmen? So, I want to refute that categorically because the program is meant to help thousands of people who have an entrepreneurial mindset. Marin noted that $3 million has been allocated for the program and more will be allocated once the demand is there. The aim is to help up to 150 businesses in the 19 communities. Asked where the funding was coming from, he indicated that the government provides the allocation under East Port of Spain's socio-economic project. Internationally, Prime Minister Rajoy is calling for continued collaboration between Ghana and Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Rajoy, speaking at the Akwasiti Durbar Silver Jubilee celebration of Otumfuo Ose 222, the Asantehene in Ghana on May 11, said, "Do not let the Atlantic keep us apart." Addressing the gathering in Kumasi on Saturday as the guest of honor, he discussed the potential for increased international travel between the two countries, facilitated by the new airport in Kumasi. Dr. Rajoy expressed optimism about the prospects for business, tourism and cultural exchange between Ghana and the Caribbean region, particularly TT. "I trust when the first flights are available, we will see many of you coming to do business, vacation, or just explore TT and the wider Caribbean." On the crime front, an off-duty police officer was robbed of his licensed firearm and his vehicle in St. Augustine on Wednesday, May 8. Around 10:30 p.m., the 38-year-old officer was driving along Warner Street when two vehicles drove in front of him, blocking the roadway. Two men, one of whom was armed with a gun, exited the vehicle and approached the officer, ordering him out of his Toyota Aqua sedan. The suspects then searched the officer and relieved him of his 9mm pistol loaded with 16 rounds of ammunition, as well as a quantity of cash and cell phones before ordering him to lie on the ground. One of the assailants then entered the officer's Aqua and drove off, with the other two vehicles trailing behind. The officer subsequently raised an alarm and the police were notified. A team of officers from the St. Joseph Police Station responded along with officers from the Port of Spain Task Force, and the vehicle was recovered along Robertson Street, off Parsley Street, Laventille about 2 hours later. Inquiries are continuing. In another incident, 2 police officers have been charged with misbehavior in public office and will appear before a master of the criminal court in Port of Spain on May 13. A statement sent on Sunday said both men were arrested and charged on May 10, with larceny contrary to common law, which is the taking of personal property with the intent to permanently deprive the owner. On March 19 and April 9, a man went to the Professional Standards Bureau to file reports against several officers of the Western Division. Reports say on March 19, and again on April 9, a man was pulled over by 2 police vehicles. The man told investigators that the officers told him they had received information that he had an illegal firearm and began searching his vehicle. The man claimed that the officers took several envelopes containing a total of US $17,000 on March 19 and on April 9 on another stop took an additional amount of US $20,175. Also in police news, the cabinet is confident in the performance of Police Commissioner and advised the President to extend her position for another year. This is her second extension after she was confirmed last February. The extension became necessary after she turned 60 last May. This news update was brought to you by Bounce Up Central, your community-focused platform for real-time authentic interactions. Thank you for watching. We'll be back later with more news updates.